guys, it's Taylor back with Life with Taylor, and today, drum roll please, we are ranking the Tortured Poets department. This is just going to be the first half, and then the second half will be the anthology, so make sure you watch that when it comes out. Yes. So, let's get into it. Okay, so we've got these tiers, so let's go through them. Number 1 is It's a Love Story. Number 2 is She's the Kind of Book That You Can't Put Down. Number 3 is A Great Little Story. Number 4 is The Story's Got Dust on Every Page. And number 5 is Long Story Short, It Was a Bad Time. So I got all of these from like the little sayings from Nina Shelby. Go follow her, fellow Swiftie. Yeah, I liked the kind of story theme. So, credit to Nina Shelby. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna do the first 16 tracks. Starting off with Fortnite featuring Post Malone. You know, if I was ranking this before I heard the album, I would put it at number 1. So I'm gonna put it in the middle as A Great Little Story. Shoot. Because I'll listen to it. Sometimes I'll skip it, sometimes I won't. Number 2 is the Tortured Poets department. I don't really listen to it, unfortunately. I tend to skip this one most, so I didn't think I was gonna put any in the bottom. I don't know why. Okay, this is just today's rating, okay? I tend to skip this one a lot. Her lyricism and the beat is amazing. It's just not something that I personally connect to. I do like the bridge. Please ignore my hair. It's having a really bad day. Alright, My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys. This was one of my top 3 when I first listened to it. I think that this is one that I sometimes skip, but I listen to more than the Tortured Poets department. I'm gonna put it at, yeah, A Great Little Story. I'm gonna keep them even. Alright, Down Bad. This one I loved, okay? And, you know, it kind of faded out of my liking because it was just so slow and just so like, it was like a train like trying to move. It was like choo, 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 choo. So I didn't really like it at one point. And then this is making me sound like a hater. I'm not a hater. There are some songs that I don't really like to listen to, and some songs that I prefer. This one is, I do find myself singing this one, and I do like the story about it and how it's about aliens. I'm gonna put Down Bad at She's the Kind of Book That You Can't Put Down. And that's controversial for some people, because people really like that song. So Long London. I cried every time I heard this song. Specifically the lyrics, "And I stopped CPR, after all it's no use. The spirit was gone, he would never come to, and I'm pissed off you let me give you all that you for free." Like, it sounds like her voice broke, and it was just so sad. And so every time I heard it, I cried till I mustered up. And I love the lyricism, I love the metaphors, I love the figurative language, I love everything about it. I do like this one. It's not a love story. I think it's a kind of book that you can't put down, because I will listen to it, but it's not like I will listen to it on repeat and never get tired of it. I think at one point I did, but she's the kind of book that you can't put down. But Daddy, I Love Him. I did not like this song at first. Now I find myself singing it because I watch a lot of the Eras Tour live streams and I listen to it a lot. So it's a love story. I also like how Nina pointed out that this was a track 6, and it's kind of like a after the track 5 and how it's so heartbreaking and so gut-wrenching and so raw and emotional, you've got this upbeat song. And track 6 on the anthology is So High School, which is rumored to be about Travi. So I definitely like that connection, but I also just like how happy she sounds in it. Fresh Out the Slammer, I do really like the vocals, and I was playing this on my piano every day, but I find myself skipping it. I think I wish the chorus was a little longer. It's just a very short song. So I'm gonna put that at a great little story. Wow, I'm realizing how many songs I actually truly like on the Torture Post department. But each day it changes. So I'm just kind of going off of average. Florida featuring Florence and the Machine. I didn't like it at first, let me tell you that. I was like, Florence and the Machine. And then I was like, okay, I can get down to this. Yeah, I really like it. I find myself, when it's like dewy outside or it's like raining, I'm like, Florida. I think a good way to represent how I feel throughout the day is this bird picture where it's me literally doing nothing, and then all of a sudden, Florida. That is me. That is literally me. So we're gonna put Florida at, I'm a really harsh rater. I don't want to put everything up at the top, but I also don't want to put everything like lower to seem like I hate it, because I don't. Just because it's like lower than number 1 doesn't mean I hate it. I'm trying to be true and honest. My gut says to go for number 2, but my brain says to go for number 1. I think I'm gonna go with my gut and put it in number 2. Guilty as Sin. This was amazing. I think a majority of these songs that I don't really like as much is possibly because I had the entire album on repeat when me and my dad were creating my craft shed. I don't know if I said that, but I got a craft shed. While we were building my craft shed on the inside with all the walls and stuff. Why do I keep saying This is why I don't make YouTube videos, is because I keep saying Girl, get your words out. I was blasting this album front to back, and those were the songs that kind of kept replaying, and I think I just kind of got a little tired of it afterwards, and I just listened to it so much. Guilty as Sin was on there. Guilty as Sin, ooh. I'm gonna put Florida up number 1. Guilty as Sin is going number 2, because Guilty as Sin is, I wrote mine on my upper thigh. I want to get a tattoo of that. That will be one I will save in my tattoo ideas for when I am of age. And yeah, Who's Afraid of Little Old Me? We don't need to talk about that. That is bottom. I'm kidding. She is top. She is possibly one of my favorite songs on the entire album, just because of the vocals. It's very overliked. Usually I don't like overliked songs, but Who's Afraid of Little Old Me is, I think, a song that I will never get tired of. It's, I don't know, I just can't explain. As like a singer, the vocals, man, the vocals. All right, number 2, I Can Fix 'Em, No Really I Can. The story's got dust on every page. I skipped that one, but sometimes I listen to it. And sometimes I'll find myself maybe sprinkling some lyrics in throughout my day, but it's not one of my loved songs. This was also a replayed song a lot. And yeah, LOML. I thought this was Love of My Life like everybody else. It could be Love of My Life and Loss of My Life. This is the kind of book that you can't put down. I didn't like this one for a minute, and I think I heard it, like I listened to it and I was like, why don't I like this? This is amazing. Like, or I played it on piano and I was like, this is gorgeous. Girl, why do I not like this? And I think it's just so raw and like so emotional. This could have also been a track 5 because it's just very, I don't know how to explain it. It's just very figurative. It's very emotional. I love this one. I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. This is number last, okay? Yeah, that's... The Torture Post Department's going up because I Can Do It With a Broken Heart's the only one that can be in that section. Let me explain to you why. My sister loves this song. Loves it so much with all of her 3 feet being. There was a point where we played it back to back every single time we were in the car. And she would ask for it and she screamed if she didn't have it. And so I've listened to it so much that it has become annoying. Unfortunately, because I really liked this at the beginning. I was like, okay girl, work. And then my sister's like, I love this song. And then she just made us freaking re-listen to it over and over, and it's just become so annoying. Sorry. Smallest Man Who Ever Lived is number 1, just basically because of the bridge. Next, The Alchemy. I don't really listen to it all that much. This makes me sound like I don't listen to TTPD, when I literally do. I listen to the anthology more. I'm sorry, okay? I really like this one. It's not a great little story. I kind of want to put it in It's a Love Story. Because even though I don't really listen to it that much, it's when I do listen to it, it's like, yeah, that's going number 1. Clarabelle. This story's got dust on every page. Now listen here. You might think that's very low. I don't like Clarabelle. That is the one song that, with me listening to it, it's not my sister who makes me dislike this song. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. Like, I'm not trying to be like a bitch, but like, that's just a song that I dislike the most on the entire album. So, hopefully you agree with at least half of the songs that I've rated on here so far. I sound like Mickey Mouse. What are your top 3 songs for the first half of the album? Okay, comment down below, girl. Comment down below and I will comment back. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, you know what to do. While you're commenting down there, just go click, click, click. Just do all of that, okay? You know what to do. I don't have to tell you. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world viewing this. And yeah.